Hi guys, and welcome to our first ever episode of Diecast Hotwheels Bodyshop. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, as we will have new videos every weekend. Something new and fresh for you to check out. Alright guys, once again, welcome to our first ever video. And what you're looking at right here is, I don't even need to tell you, it's a 1997 Toyota Supra. Iconic. You know, if you found it anywhere laying on anybody's yard, you'd probably stop and ask. And even an example like this one, you know, it's all beat up, messed up. You know, all the things that just come with something that's been abandoned or put to the side, whether it be in real life or whether it be, you know, a diecast model as this. It's something that you just won't pass up. So what we're going to be doing is, it's going to be in steps, and I'm still learning, so you guys can go ahead and just learn with me, and we're just going to take it one step at a time. I hope you guys enjoy. What we're going to do is we're just going to take everything apart. Everything that can come off, we're going to take it off. And all we're using is just different size screwdrivers. If we need a flathead, you know, we'll get a flathead as well. These very common tools, so let's get to it. Okay, so now that we're done with taking off, you know, disassembly, we're just going to separate all our plastics, everything that's plastic, and we're just going to set it to the side. Door covers, everything that's plastic basically. And we're going to be using a new set of wheels, so we're not going to worry about these, okay? But you could paint these if you wanted to and save them, but we're just going to take them and just set them to the side. Maybe we'll use them on something else later on. So once again, we're just going to separate all our plastics, and we're probably going to be trying to put another engine in this. So separate your plastics. And now what we got left over is the body, the trunk, and the doors, and some of these hinges, okay? And then the hood is plastic, so we're not going to worry about that now. So the next step is we're going to go ahead and strip this body of you know, all the paint, strip it down to the bare metal. Alright, so the next step of what we're going to do is we're going to strip all this paint, and we're going to do that with some professional grade aircraft remover. And make sure you wear your gloves for this one. Okay, now that we've done that, we're just gonna let it sit, and it should be ready within, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes. So now we just wait. Alright, so now that we've let it sit for 45 minutes, now we're going to do is with this wire brush, try to just take off as much as this as we can. Okay, so basically what you see is, we got most of it off. It didn't all come off on the first try. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna repeat the process, and we're gonna put another layer on of the aircraft remover. Okay, so we got another layer on, and you can already start to see it. I don't know how well you can see that. Start to see it bubble up. Watch, see? So we're just going to let it sit for another 15 minutes, and then we'll come back. Alright, so this is our second go around, and now we're just going to go ahead and take off what we couldn't take off the first time. And it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be 100% perfect, but we're going to try to get there. And then, after we try to take off as much as we can with this wire brush, we're going to give it a little, just a wash and a rinse with soap and water. Alright, so this is what we got after our second time around with the aircraft remover. So now we're going to use this Dremel and just try to get to some of the hard to reach places, and then after that we're just going to go and use some soap and water. All right, so now that we have, brushed everything over, taken, it looks pretty good. It's not perfect. It's not gonna be perfect, but we're gonna learn as we go. Techniques and just how to get everything ready. This is our first try, but we're gonna do the best that we can. So the first thing that we're gonna do now is we're just gonna spray some grease and wax remover, and basically it's because we've had our hands on it, and we want to make sure that that paint really sticks well to it. Alright, at this point we're just gonna give it about 10-15 minutes to dry. Alright, it's been 15 minutes, so now the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna add something called adhesion promoter, and it's just what it sounds like. It's gonna help the paint to stick, so that's the next thing we're gonna do. Alright, now that we've done that, we're gonna once again give it about 10 or 15 minutes to dry. Alright, so now that that's dried, the next thing we're gonna do is go ahead and throw on our primer, and that's gonna give the first layer basically of what the paint is gonna go on top of. So let's do that. Okay, now that we've done that, we're gonna go ahead and once again let it dry before we throw on our first color. Alright, now that that's done, we're gonna go ahead and apply our first layer of paint, and this is silver, right? I don't know the exact name of it, but it is an original Toyota color. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Alright, at this point we're just going to go ahead and once again let it dry. Probably put on another coat, but it's looking pretty good coverage. I'm going to zoom in and see how well you can see that. It's a beautiful color. And then we're going to throw on our clear coat after that. Alright guys, alright, let's give it 15 minutes. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and do our the last part. We'll try to zoom in just so you can see how nice this color is. It's just beautiful. But once we go ahead and add this clear coat, a couple of layers of it, actually, we're going to wait 10 to 15 minutes in between each coat. Probably do about 2 coats. All right, here we go. Alright guys, it's completely dry to the touch, and it's just this color is just, I'm gonna try to zoom in so you can see that it's just a wonderful color. Got a lot of gloss on it, but just it's hard to get it here, you know. It's a beautiful color. Let's explain it. So now at this point, you know, now that it's dry, we're gonna go ahead and start putting everything back together. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to just quickly try to put this, all the little pieces of the interior back together. Alright, so at this point, now that we're done with that, we're going to go ahead and just finish tidying up the wheels, brakes, and exhaust. So let's get started with that. Alright guys, at this point we're almost wrapping up, and we're going to go ahead and do our tail lights, headlights, and the small marker lights in the front. Always a delight to do. Small. Alright, we're coming really close to the end, so now we're going to put on our hood, the trunk, side doors, the engine bay, and the dashboard. Alright, let's get started. Alright guys, this is it. This is the finished product. We're learning, you know, we're um, making mistakes. You know, we're missing our back glass. You know, I couldn't find that part. But overall, you know, if you look at the, you know, the paint came out great. It just looks a totally different car. It's a fun thing to do, and you know, we'll be learning more, learning together, and just having a good time. You can see the Alright guys, I just want to say thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this week's video. Hopefully we'll try to bring you a new video every week. You're going to be able to see as we progress together, make less mistakes, find out which things work and what works better. Please like, subscribe, hit your notifications. We'll be doing giveaways soon. As we hit each mile marker in our number of subscribers, I'll be doing giveaways. Either giving away toys, giving away money, or giving away something for our viewers, just so, you know, to thank you guys, you know, for just watching this this journey with us. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time in Diecast Hot Wheels Body Shop. Thank you.